Yes, my friends.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. So, I mean, at this point, you've worked with a lot of your friends.
I have.
On everything within memory. And
yes.
This is like a dream.
I don't work with them because they're my... Like, I have a lot of friends who I don't put in my movies. I got this friend, Ben. He would suck in a movie. my other friend, Nick, like, you would never want to watch him in a movie. But I happen to have a lot of friends that are some of the best comedians in the world. And so I'm going to keep... But even if I hated them, I would keep putting them in my movies.
Kind of foolish not to put them.
No, exactly. If I hated James Franco, I would keep working with him. Right. He's just incredibly talented.
Like when Michael Cera inevitably fucks your wife.
Exactly. Yeah, he has several times. I looked past it due to his amazing timing.
That's amazing. They say timing is everything.
They say his timing is so good he can fuck my wife.
So this movie, Sausage Party, is I guess maybe the first animated movie that I'm going to start calling you guys the whole Mishpucha.
Yes, the Mishpucha.
This is the first animated movie that the Mishpucha has tackled.
It is. It is the first. Yeah, well, it's the first ever R-rated, like fully computer-generated animated movie. Yeah,
which is awesome.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's great, and that's why it was really hard to make for that reason, because no one wanted to make it because it was the first one, and as exciting as it is for us creative people to be the first people to do something, it's equally not exciting for financial people to be the first one to do something.
Right, and then it's become even less exciting 10 years from now when this movie's already a huge hit, and then there's 52 different spin-off R-rated animated comics, and it's like, fuck, none of these are Sausage Party.
They fucking blew it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's how it goes.
I hope that would be my goal, to start a trend that ultimately destroys cinema. That's all any filmmaker truly wants.
I think so. I think so. So the film also, I mean, when I hear it's Sausage Party, knowing nothing, I assume it's a big dick joke. The whole thing is a dick-based movie, but it's not about sausage in the dick sense. It's in the hot dog sense.
It does. Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things we tried to do with the movie was to try to have it really function on both a very intelligent level and on the exact level you expect a movie called Sausage Party to function on, which is not the most intelligent of levels, but a very funny level. And that was really the mix we were trying to hit. A lot like with Pixar movies, honestly. A kind of deeper layer that if you're looking for it, it's there, but if that doesn't concern you as much and you're not the type of viewer that necessarily needs a deeper layer, this will certainly provide that as well, I think. That was really what we were trying to do.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of a curmudgeon. Right?
Yes, you seem like it.
Yeah, man.
Good
read.
Good read.
And I'm not the guy who ever wants to see the Pixar movie.
No.
Like the Finding Dory's. No. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm an adult. I'm going to watch movies for adults.
Exactly.
And I'm sort of sick of hearing people saying, well, it's a kid movie, but, you know, as an adult, there's a lot, you'll get a lot out of it. You can still watch it.
I hear that.
And what I'm hoping from this movie is that this is known as, this is an adult movie, but bring your kids anyway. They'll get something out of it too.
They will. Your kids will get nothing but fucked up for life if they see this movie.
I'm going to leave the charge to make that the case anyway.
Yes, you will have nothing but a lot of future therapy bills in your hands.
No, kids need that.
They need to be exposed.
There's a certain age at which I would actually not recommend kids.
Really?
What age is that?
I guess it depends on what other shit you see. Like, I saw Pulp Fiction when I was 12 when it came out. Yeah, so, like, it all depends on what your... Like, for me, when I was 12, I could have easily taken this. But
I see kids nowadays with their phones, like, on the bus.
Yeah.
Watching porn.
Yeah,
like
just hardcore
porn on their phone at, like, 12 years old.
Exactly.
So I can't imagine that they're unprepared for the Sausage Party.
If you watch porn on your phone, this movie is okay for you. That I'll just say definitively. If you're comfortable watching porn on the bus on your phone, regardless of your age, I think you'll enjoy the film.
Perfect. Yeah, I think, but it's also one of those things where, you know, in New York City, you'll see kids touching the subway poles and then eating goldfish or licking their hands, and it's disgusting. But a lot of parents, they don't freak out anymore. They go, you got to expose them young. You got to get them. So they build an immunity. Maybe this is sort of part of the immunity building process.
Well, Paul Rudd is in the film, and he has a son who I think is maybe 10 or something like that.
Does he watch porn?
I don't know if he watches porn on the bus. You saw watching porn on the bus, but he was saying, like, I think I'm going to show my kid the movie, and then after the movie, he's like, I don't think
I'm reading a lot about this orgy scene in there, and having never been involved in an orgy, I can't say. Yeah, I know it's one of my life's failures, but I would imagine that the fantasy is a lot different than the reality. Were you happy with how this orgy scene came out?
I very much was. I honestly think it has a good shot at being the funniest scene we've ever had in any of our movies. Like the reaction from the crowd is completely unlike anything I've ever seen. Like it's just pure cathartic joy for like 4 minutes straight, basically, which is wonderful. And yeah, I mean, again, this is the stupidest thing I'll ever say. There's a lot of emotional resolution tied up in the orgy as well.
All good sex.
Exactly. And I think that's why it functions, honestly. I think if it was just an orgy, it wouldn't do what it does in the movie, which is also really brings things to an emotional head.
That's what I was hoping when I heard there was an orgy scene in Sausage Party. I wanted to make sure that it was emotional.
Exactly.
Relevant to the journeys of the characters.
You don't want an irrelevantly